Okay, so next is sometimes we have some problem about ambiguous attributes names. If we have the same name can be used for two attributes in different relations. As long as the attributes are in different relation, must qualify the attribute name with the relation name to prevent ambiguity. Like I write down on the table here, select F name, for example, and the similar name is here, D number and D number. If you have similar name, you have to identify the table name in front of the attribute to show both of them come from different tables. Okay. Prevent ambiguity. And when you use like tables and they have a long name, like an employee, we have several characters, you can use the alias name or tuples variables to declare the alternative names for them. For example, employee, we can use alias name as just E to shorten them. For example here, query add. For each employee, retrieve the employee's first and last name and the first and last name of his or her immediate supervisors. Okay, anyway, this one is self-relation. In this one is from the same table. Okay, employee. So we have to like duplicate them and separate the relation using alias name. Employee as E and the other employee as S. And when we select, as you can see, we have to identify the first name where it's come from, because here is first name of the employee, not supervisor. We just want the name of the employee here for the first two columns, and the other two columns is the name of the supervisors. So we have to separate them using alias name. And in condition also, we have to identify the supervisor SSN is from employee table, but SSN here is from supervisor to get the supervisor name. This one is self relation. Can you remember that? Difficult, no. Okay. If you see, I already insert the data into the table here is John. Okay, first name, last name, and we have supervisor name in the same table, and we want to list the supervisor name and the employee name list on the same result. So we cannot, it's quite difficult because it's ambiguous, because the supervisor name also use F name, right, like employee. Let's try to do that. What has happened? SQL here. Maybe this is the result. So first two columns is employee name, and the other second two columns is the supervisor name. If I don't use alias here, what do you think what is happened? Maybe some results. maybe no results, right? From similar table. What has happened? Let's see. 0. No result, because it's ambiguous that they don't know what you want. So don't forget to use the alias. Oh, the as here may be dropped in most SQL implementations. Okay. Anyway, you can change the name of the columns and when you want to show in the result. How to do that? Let's try. Change the name of the first column to be mname, employee name. When you get the results, it's quite easier to understand the difference of the meaning of the result. You can change them. And first name. Yes. Okay. Last name. So reduce some ambiguity. Okay, that's all. Unspecified where clause and used for asterisk. Missing where clause indicate no condition on tuple selection. Effect is a cross product. Effect is cross production result or possible tuples combination. Okay. Let's try. Select from. Okay. So if you select here SSN from employee, you get the all of the data of the SSN, every SSN from the table. But if you use this one, SSN dname from employee department, what has happened? Okay, SSN, and what? Forget it. dname from department, dname from employee and department. Let's see. What? How many data do you have? 24. But actually, how many departments do we have? How many departments? Just only 3 departments. And how many employees do we have? We have just only 8 employees, and each employee belong to just one department. But the command that we use, we just select without any condition from 2 tables. SSN 8 people, department 3 department. So the result is become the Cartesian product. They try to pair every combination between 2 datasets, 3 and 8, right? It's become 24. For example, here, the first person, we have 3, right? 3 combinations with all of department without any reason, just Cartesian product. Do you know Cartesian product, right? Okay. The result become condition product, so you need some condition. Okay. Like an employee star, select star from employee where department number DNO equal 5. Let's see. Search and DNO equal the number. Oh, let's see. Something wrong. You have error syntax, right? Syntax at department. Ting. ได้ไหมเนี่ยไม่รู้เหมือนกันไม่น่านะอ๋อ colon semicolon still department equal and the name whereมา so what's happened let's see so from first name F name until DNO is column from employee and from D name to MGR start date is column from department. So they just concatenate the data, the table together and show the result from both tables that related to the command. Okay, if we select star from two tables, what's happened? Cartesian product from two tables and show all columns from two tables, employee and department. Let's see. From this SQL, right? We select star from without any conditions. Don't forget semicolon. Okay, let's see. We have like 24 from employee, 8 employees, 3 departments. Can you remember that? And we show whole of the data, whole of the columns from 2 tables and Cartesian product. If we find this, we have submit, right? 3 times with 3 departments, and this is Cartesian product, and all of them are similar. Okay. Don't forget the condition. Okay, and select or project just only what you want to show in the result. So we have to use the keyword distinct in the select clause. For example, here is a query that we retrieve salary of every employee and all distinct salary. Okay, let's see. The select all salary from employee. Okay, let's try this command. 1,000 3 times, right? Then we want to eliminate the duplication. We just change here all to this thing. So the command eliminate the duplication one. So the 25,000 appear just only once. Okay. What else? This is this thing. How this thing work? operation union all, except all, intersect all. Okay. Type of compatibility is needed for this operation to be valid. For example, make a list of all project numbers for projects that involve in an employee whose last name is Smith. Okay, Mr. Smith. Oh no, Smith's family. Either as worker or as a manager of department that control the project. Oh. So here we have two set of the select, right? The first one is just he is the project, right? Manager, SSN, right? Here is the project manager. Manager of the department, sorry. And the other one is just the employee who works on the project. Because they want the project number. List of the project number. Involve employee whose last name Smith, either worker or as manager. Okay. So maybe this company has several Smith in the company. Let's see the data. Smith maybe he is the manager, and also he just employee in some project, and we want the project name. Okay, it's it's very long. What should I do? Of course, GPT. Use GPT to OCR. We can get the command from the image, right? Yes. Oh, please, just OCR. Don't do that. Give me the command. No. Combining the result union. จ้า explain ทำไม มาไหมมา Okay, that's all I want. Yes. Another. Yes, we got it. P number, project number, that's Smith in the project, or Smith is the manager in the department that control the project. 1 and 2. Okay, so for example, if we want just the first one, select distinct P number from the project, department, employee from the number, and manager. Okay, about the manager, we got nothing, 0. Ready? How about the other one? Two. So that means from our data we got the result from just only one command. From the other command is return now, nothing, and when we union nothing with the set of 2, it become the set of 2. That's all. So but and percent in here, and also where SSN like underscore 2 characters, 1 underscore 08 901. Okay, can use that, and we can use between in the as the operator, comparison operator. For example, in where clause, salary between 30,000 and 40,000 and DNO equal 5. Yes. First name from employee where first name use equal, right? like because the string first name like person J, include character J. Yes. And again, what is happened? ไม่จริงนี่จุง you need double quote because it's string, so we just list the name included J character here. For example, you should try to use the command by yourself to understand the syntax error several times, and after that you can remember how to solve the error. Okay, it's very important. And here is where. Okay, edit where salary between and then okay. Yes, so we just project the first name who have salary between 30,000 and 40,000 and belong to the department number 5. They are John, Franklin, and Ramesh. Okay. They show how to use the pattern, like including some characters, or you can use underscore instead of the character, and also use between in the command. And then, okay, we already know standard arithmetic operation. You can use add, subtraction or minus, and also multiplication, division may be included as part of select. This is the example. Anyway, we can use first by 100. So that's all. You can divide in the select command, or you can multiply if you want. Star 4. Yes, this multiply. It's basic arithmetic. So very simple, right? And also, when you want to increase the salary, you just multiply them. That's it. Very simple for the whole of order explicitly. Okay. So we can use this one. Order by. Let's try. Very simple actually. Oh, don't delete. ESC. This will change from RJF. Very simple. But very useful when you want to sort the data. Okay. What else? So now, here is the date. Insert the tuples or row in the relation or table, and update. Of course, we update the data inside the tuples in the table, and eliminate the row of the data. Insert in its simplest form is used to add one or more tuples to a relation, and attribute values should be listed in the same order as the attribute were specified in the create table command. And constraints on data types are observed automatically if the order when you insert is changed and not matched to the constraints and also the data type, your command of the insert will be rejected. Okay. Any integrity constraint and a part of data definition language like any integrity, referential integrity or entity integrity, if you violate them, the command will be rejected also. Insert command. Okay, here example, insert into. After that you add the table name and then values. The values you should concern about the order of the values have to match the order of the columns in the tables. Okay. And moreover, if you don't want to directly insert the data value to the table, you can use or select the data from the other table and insert into the new one. Okay. For example, here you can insert into the works on info, the new one, and in this table included employee name, project name, and hours per week. So actually we have the data store in the table project works on an employee. We use this kind of command to create the result and then insert into the new table. That's okay. So you don't have to export and import them again. You just use the select command to prepare the data and then use insert into to store the data into the new table. So just only one command enough. Bulk loading of table. Okay, another variation of insert is used for bulk loading of several tuples into table. A new table, for example T new, can be created with the same attributes as T and using like and data in the syntax. It can be loaded with entire data. Okay, so when you create, as you can see, create table name like employee, that means you copy the structure of the table from the employee and you select the data from employee, just only department number 5, and insert it into the new table. This works. Let's try. New table with the data conditions. So okay, next delete. This one is to remove tuples from relation, include where clause to select the tuple that you want to delete. Referential integrity should be enforced. If delete command violate the integrity, sometimes the delete command will be rejected, or they follow the constraint. For example, like tuples are deleted from only one table at a time unless cascade is specified on referential integrity constraint. If you set the cascade when you delete the original table, the cascade one will be also delete or set now or set default. It depends on your condition. And a missing where clause specify that all tuples, if you don't have anywhere conditions, all tuples in the relation are to be deleted. The table then becomes empty table. And the number of tuples deleted depends on the number of tuples in the relation that satisfy the where clause. So here, for example, if you delete from employee with condition last name equal Brown, so if you run this command, the people employee who has the last name Brown will be deleted from the table. And here employee SSN equal, this value will be deleted. And also here delete from employee DNO equal 5. That means if anyone who has DNO equal 5 will be deleted from this table. Oh, if you delete from employee with any condition, so the employee table will be empty table. We are not going to try this one. Okay. Yeah. And update. Used to modify attribute values of one or more selected tuples. Okay. A where clause selects the tuples to be modified. Okay. The first thing, they use the conditions from where clause to select all of the tuples that satisfy the conditions. After that, in additional set clause, specify the attributes to be modified and their new values. Each command modify tuple in the same relation, only, okay, when you update. Referential integrity specify as a part of DDL. DDL is from data definition language, is from the create command, okay. Because the referential integrity or entity integrity be specified from the create state. Okay, so this is an example of the update. Change the location, for example, change the location and controlling department number of project number 10 to Bel Air, and 5. This is the location name and 5 is the department number name. So the command just here update the table name project, the table project, and we have to set location equal Bel Air, this value, and the number equal 5, where this is condition p number equal 10. So the command select all of the tuples that p number equal 10 and change p location and d number as the new one. And you can also, this one, give all employee in research department at 10% raise in salary. This good news for research department, right? Increase the salary with 10%. So you can use this one, set salary equal salary multiplied by 1.1. 1.1. With condition that DNO in select the number from department where the name equal research. It's quite complex one because in where clause in the employee table we don't know the name of the department, right? So we have to select the name, the department number from the department table using the name at first. And then we list the D number, and we change the employee who has the number in this list. In the select form here, the result is like a table. Actually, this is a table. You can see it. You can separate it and run it for each command at first. The number.อะไรวะนี่จุดปั๊บ Okay, only select the number from department where the number equal research. The result is just one column. department เดี๋ยวนะถ่าย the number from department we don't have any name department department research. Let's try again. The number department name research. Come. Yes, here. Department number 5. This is a result from the bracket here, inside the bracket here. This is one table in the result. And the employee they select to change the salary must have DNO in this result. Okay. That's all. The left of equal refer to the new salary value after modification. Actually, if you are programmer, you can understand that left variable will equal the value from the right. The right is the value that we want to add to the left variable, right? It's like programming language. Okay. So the other one, maybe you don't have to concern about that a lot because there's features of SQL is quite a high level one. You can skip for now. Okay. So today, what we have talking about, the first thing we have talk about the create table, right? Actually, the basic SQL, comprehensive language relation database management. Okay, data definition, data types, and queries like a select with conditions, and also update, constraints, specification, and view definition. We cover the data definition command, creating tables with a lot of details like a data type, integrity constraint, and anything else, and command for constraint specification, and simple retrieve queries, and database update command. Okay, so there are a lot of things we have learned today and very complicated. So actually we should have some homework. I will try to get you later. And okay, if you have the SAM in your computer already, I will export this database and you can import them into your database and use them to practice. Okay, how to dump it. Export. Export. Template name. Export format SQL. Okay, what should I do? Company company DB. Export. Here is the, actually you can view this one, edit in Notepad. The data I already export is like this one. We have the create database. Where is database? Oh, you have to create database at first. Okay, and then here is create table, and also insert. Here insert the data. As you can see, here's identify the table name and the order of attributes that we want to insert with the name of the attributes or the columns, and then we have values here. And this one create a table dependent, and we have the data here to insert. Okay, this is quite simple. So next I upload this one in your class. Okay, maybe add with the material today. ong, ha. Okay, basic, edit, and chapter 6 and upload. If you have some in your you know what, download if you have some, you can use this one to upload the data or create a database in your local host, right? You can try. Or here is the website I would like to suggest you to try is W3 Schools, because this one will give you all information about the tutorial for each syntax, like select from where anything, and they also have the simulator. Can you see the button? Get your own SQL server. You just click them, and they will give you the new. Wow. Oh, try it yourself. Sorry. Here we have customer, category, employee, order detail, a lot of things. And if you want to know the detail, you just click, and it will the page will show you the structure of the table and also the sample data. You can try to select so complex command and practice yourself, or you just read one by one and try to practice. Here they also have the command and the example of the data and example command. You can understand more in details. Okay, please try to learn by yourself more, because if you don't practice anything with this one, maybe you will get confused for sure. For sure. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for coming. See you next week. Bye. I will give you homework, okay? Just small homework. Don't worry. Very simple one. Thank you. Goodbye.